Hi champs, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Frances Okeke. If you're not new, welcome again. Okay, so champs, something happened recently. I've been doing a series on abuse, and like I've said, physical violence or abuse is not just the only form of abuse. We also have emotional abuse and we have verbal abuse. And when I was giving an example of verbal abuse, I used cases of a lot of women who think it's okay to be rude, uncouth, or some people call it uncouth, and a whole lot of things. And when it's towards a man, he's just supposed to sit down there and take it because he's a man. He's not meant to react. Okay. So something happened in my gym. There's this guy I know, and I've I met him at a different gym, Excellence Hotel. I live in Lagos, Nigeria. This guy is cool, he's calm, very introverted, keeps to himself, you know. And then when I was at that first gym, whenever he's working out, because he's a fitness buff, a lot of people, men, women, come to work out with him. And he's cool with it. A lot of people join him in the workouts. It's like a small community. Anytime he comes in the mornings, everybody joins him in his workouts. That's how I met him. And then I was starting my fitness journey, my weightlifting journey. And when he saw me doing something wrong, like, no, don't do this, with this. And that's how we interacted the first time. I was doing something in the wrong form, and he came over, said hi, corrected me. And I still working out with some other girl who knew him. That's how very calm. I was there for like 2 years. I never saw him raise his voice or lose his temper or anything. Then I moved to a new gym when I go back into the country. It's in Acme Road, Oba. And, you know, I met him there and I was pleasantly surprised and happy to meet him as well. And as normal, people were joining him in his workouts, like a group of guys had formed, and they were working out with him. You get, and I know one or two friends who are still at the other gym who miss him because he's not around. So this dude keeps to himself most times, but when he comes out to work out, people join him in and he's okay with it. Everybody knows each other, they're cool. So there's this group of guys who work out together and he heads them. And then some new guy joins the group, asks to join the group, and he joins. So on Tuesdays they do HIIT workouts outside, and some girl goes to meet this new guy who joined them, and she joins them to work out, but she only says hi to this new guy. When they bring out weights, she will use them and other things, but she will leave everything she uses and she leaves, without even taking the weights she used back in or anything else. And they all felt okay, yeah, maybe she's this guy's friend or something, and they were cool with it. But as time went, they asked this guy, okay, the guy they thought knew her, okay, this is your friend, who is she? And the guy was like, I don't know her, I only met her here. So this Tuesday, today is Friday, this Tuesday, they come out as usual for their normal HIIT workouts. And they start, because they start normally very early, around 6. And this lady comes and joins them again. And as normal, she says hi only to this dossier guy and an elderly looking man who has gray beards. And there's a group of people who work out together, like predominantly young guys. So Ralph, who is the head of the group, comes and he takes her aside a little, away from the rest of the group, and he talks to her. And you're like, hey, we're okay with you joining the group, but it's a group of people who know each other. It's not this James, whatever. It'd be nice if when you join, at least say hi to the group. Let's not be like we're beefing or we don't like each other or something like that. And the lady tells him, so if I can't greet you guys, why can't you guys greet me? I'm a lady. And I know the tone she would have used when she said that word. And this guy was being very cordial. He wasn't being about what he said. And he was taken aback by her tone of voice. And he asked her that, why should I be the one to greet you? Does this sound right to you? I know. Next thing before you know it, she said something. I think he said she insulted his mom. And he asked her to leave their workout group where they were working out. The lady refuses that she was not going to leave, you know. He goes, gets a tire, those big heavy duty tires they use for workouts, because that was their next program. He sets it down and she places her foot on the tire. And he's like, please, as in she should take her foot away, like she should go get hers. There's another tire, she should go get it, that they want to use that. And she was like, she was not going to use that, she was going to join their workouts. They can't stop her from leaving. And then things get aggressive. He pushes her leg off, and she loses her stand and almost trips. And as in thing just escalated from there, back and forth, calling of names and all that. And then people tried to drag him back. He was having a nigger moment. He lost it. And then this lady goes to lay a complaint at the gym. Like some guy assaulted her. That the guy assaulted her. He laid his hands on her. But from what I heard, she slapped him. And he went in to retaliate and he was stopped. You get. And she had insulted his mom. And so the thing was just everywhere. I was in the main gym, not there. But when it happened, I asked like 2-3 people who were there, what happened, received the same reports. I'm not excusing physical violence. Neither am I going to excuse verbal violence. That's gaslighting right there. Why would you be asked to leave a group by the head of a group of people who work out? Because he coordinates the workout. He's not being paid for it. It's him and his friends, his guys, and you join. What's there in saying hi? And people are like, what's he going to use the hi for? I'm organizing a workout with my friends and you come to join us. Courtesy. Little courtesy demands, like you come, hey, hi guys, hi everyone, you just wave or something. And then you make it look like it's an entitlement. It is your right to join a group of people to work out. Okay, now you've been told to leave. People are saying he's at fault for losing his school, blah, 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 blah. I wish he hadn't lost his school, but I also wish he hadn't done what she had done. If it were me in that situation, I know it could never be me. Anyways, I can't join a group of people working out and I'll just say hi to one person. I'll say hi everyone. I'll say hi to the group. It's a group of people. I'll even meet whoever is heading the group and ask, hey, can I join you guys? Which was what the guy she said she could join the group did. He asked if he could join them. And then when this thing had happened about this, him taking her aside to talk to her about, saying hi to people in the group, letting know like people are, beefing each other, or there's some friction in the group, And she said what she said. If it were me and I am a lady and I'm not a man, when he said that, I would have said, oh, sorry about it. You guys were already working out. I didn't want to disturb. Hope it's okay. Or I could just take what he said and say, hi, guys, to everybody. Or if I didn't like whatever he said, I leave without even saying a word. Without even saying, so if I can't greet you guys, why can't you guys greet me? I would have left. And then when he said the second one, and I'm asked to leave the group now formally, don't join us, don't work out with us, leave our workouts, go somewhere else, I would take my things and I'll leave. It's a huge gym. Go somewhere else and do my workouts, because me normally I don't like issues, I don't like problem. I would leave. But no, the young lady decided to insist like it was her right to be in the group. A group of people who work out together don't want you in their group. You leave now. and then they bring something to you and walk out, you place your foot on it, and you're asked to remove it. I'm not going to. You're looking for a fight, as in you're pushing, you're provoking, you're being provocative. And people are like, why would he push her leg off? Why would he even push her out of that? I don't support violence. And violence is not just physical, like I've always said. It could be verbal, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could be financial, it could be the different types of violence and abuse. You don't come gaslight someone and then when the thing blows out of proportion, you now say you were the one that was abused or attacked. Because, yeah, unfortunately, the CCTV cameras are only going to catch when he kicked her off or maybe when he pushed. It's wrong, really. And then she reported to the gym, yeah? Then the next day, she comes to work out. This guy and one of his friends noticed she was taking a picture, as in her camera was poised towards them. And they go over to ask her, hi, I hope everything is okay. Hope you're not taking a picture of her. She's like, no, she's not taking a picture. Bruh. That evening, someone sends me a link. Like she'd gone online to say that she was physically abused, as in she was assaulted and called a prostitute because she refused to greet some guy and his friends. Look, I like it when people take responsibility for actions. People like, and I responded and said, see what I heard. People are calling me names. Some saying I'm a pick me, blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm not going to support you because you're a woman. And that's the truth. I don't do things based on gender. I don't walk the way. I have brothers. I have lots of brothers. I do things based on the right and wrong, black and white, yes or no. I support women. I support men. I'm more of a humanist. I believe everyone, irrespective of gender, deserves equality. When it comes to respect, when it comes to human rights, when it comes to everything. You don't come out and say, put stuff online because you're a woman. And of course, the popular opinion was, without even knowing all sides of the story, everybody is going, what's that? He's going to eat the greeting. That men always. Like, come on. When I heard that he lost his temper, I was in shock. Like, I have never, ever heard of him losing his temper. I've walked out in different gyms. Lost his temper. Okay, what's going on? What happened? That was my whole stand that Tuesday. Like, what's happening? And this lady didn't even wait 24 hours for the gym authorities to handle the matter. And she took his picture. This guy has a family now. He has friends. He has people. You take his picture, put it online, and absolve yourself of every and any responsibility for your actions. Like, he is the only person responsible. You both were at fault, and that's the truth. You goaded this guy. You pushed. You lit a fire. And then the fire went. I wish he hadn't let her, push him. But then that's the thing. You can't insult, be rude, push people, verbally abuse them, and whatnot. Have a very caustic attitude or whatever around people, bad energy, and detect how that person should respond. It's like a lion sleeping, and then you take your hand and you poke your finger in his eye and say, oh, you're a lion, you shouldn't react, you shouldn't get angry, just take it, you're a man, just take it. I don't understand it. Like I said, I have brothers, and I'm going to have sons and grandsons in the future. I don't get it. And we always say men should control themselves, but if you're talking about feminism, isn't it equal rights for everyone? So should her guilt or her attitude or whatever she did wrong be absolved because after lighting the fire, he reacted and things went, you know, he didn't slap her. I heard she slapped him. He pushed. They were both, verbally abuse and whatnot. Someone just like, remember the Will Smith and Chris Rock thing. Insult a man's wife and tell him to sit down there and take it because he's a man. You can't insult people, provocate them and whatnot, and tell them to take it. Come on. You don't go about physically hitting people. If you can say you don't go about physically hitting people, then you don't go about verbally abusing and just saying things about people. It's wrong. Totally. I'm getting back from the gym just now, and I know because it's online, it's on social media, the reaction, of course, is expected. The man would get booted out of the gym because the gym authorities want to save face because everybody's talking about them like they are this and that. And the CCTV camera won't catch everything, just the part where he pushed. And you don't do that now. Champs don't do that. As a child of God, you don't do that. You don't go about pushing people verbally and whatnot. Just that, or spreading. Come on, champs don't do that. You don't. If you have an issue with someone, you trash it out. You don't even go about pushing people, as in verbally and emotionally, and trying to see how they will react. That's wrong. Totally. Nobody has an autonomy on behavior, and we do that a lot. We say, okay, yeah, you're a man, you don't lay your hands on a woman, but then you're a lady. You don't go about goading and whatever, insulting men or women or whatnot. Let's be sincere. If she wouldn't have done that to a group. If it was a group of women walking out, that would never have happened, because she would have gone to the head of the group or wherever it is and asked to join them. But she never did that because it was a group of predominantly young guys. She never. We all know she would never just join their workouts for weeks without saying hi to the group or going to ask permission to join, from the head of the group. Like, hey, please, can I join your workouts? And she just comes and joins. And if it were a lady who was the head of the group and who came to meet her and all that happened, we all know what would have happened. I'm a lady. I know how most women would have reacted if they talked to her about greeting the group and she'd gone all, if I can't greet you guys, why can't you guys greet me, to a woman? Okay, let's say, Frances, if it were you and this happened, what would you have done? If I were her, this would never have happened. Because if I had gotten to the group the first time and I wanted to join them, I would maybe waited till gone ahead to meet whoever it was in the head, the head of the group, and asked, please, can I join you guys? Okay, even if I hadn't asked the guy, please, can I, whoever it is, please, can I join you guys, the head of the group? And I had come to go and say, hi, everyone, and I just joined them out and continue the workouts I've been doing. And when I was done and I used dumbbells and whatnot, I cleaned up after myself. And not wait for the group to clean up after me, because to a group of ladies, I would never have done that. I won't leave my dumbbells and whatnot for them to clean up after me, or say the gym is going to clean it up. Even the gym has rules. When you're done with your dumbbells and whatnot, keep them back in the racks and wherever they're meant to be. You don't need them outside, or on the floor. Keep things back where you get them from. I would have done that. Okay, let's say I never did any of that. And he came to meet me that Tuesday, pulled me aside and said, it'd be nice if, when you come to join the group, we have nothing against you joining us. But when, just say hi to everyone, so it'd be like we're beefing or there's some bad energy. Yeah. I want to have gone, if I can't greet you guys, why can't you guys greet me too? I would have gone, oh, I'm so sorry, you guys were working out. I didn't want to interrupt, but thank you. hope it's okay. And then I've gone to everyone, to the group, and say, hi everyone, introduce myself. You know, because to a female group, I would have done that too, not just join them. Because this was not organized by the gym. There are workouts organized by the gym, which everyone knows. 8 a.m.s, 9 a.m., 9 a.m.s on certain days. They're inside, and that's aerobic studio. But this was in a different section outside, and it's obvious it's a group of predominantly young men. It's not a general gym group. So okay, let's say he'd said what he said, and I didn't do it, or goes, oh, I'm sorry, and I didn't want to respond, and I felt like I didn't like what he said. I'll just carry my things and I left, and not walked out with them, because the gym is huge. I didn't go to work out alone, or wait for the general aerobics classes, or look for a different group of people to work out with. Okay, let's say I did say that if I can't greet you guys, why can't you guys greet me too? And he had gone, said what he said, and asked me to leave the group. I'll carry my things and leave, please. I don't like trouble. Okay, let's say I didn't do that, and then he now brought his tire to use, and I put my... Okay, I won't even go that far, because I won't even go that far. I avoid trouble, I avoid drama and issues. I think times when I've lost my cool have been times when I felt there was some injustice or something. But this is a different situation, and that's been years. I've learned so much over the years. This is a different situation. This is a group of friends, people who know themselves, work out together, and not entitled to their workouts. They're actually doing me a favor by letting me join them, because I'm not paying for it. What I'm paying for is the general group, the general workouts inside, organized by the gym in the aerobics studio. So it would never have happened with me. And okay, if I were the guy, what would I have done? And when the girl had done all that, and I'm seeing that this girl is sent to come tempt me, poke the bear, put a finger in the eye of the lion, and all that, I also told my guys, I beg, no workouts for today. Please, let's go elsewhere, or maybe let's work out another day, do aerobics, HIIT another day, HIIT another day, or something. Or I'm gonna told them, see what's happening, or something. Sure, you get, but that's the thing. We can't always say after someone has been provoked, verbally abused, or some caustic whatever attitude shown towards them, that this is what they should have done or whatnot. It's like you lighting a fire and saying, fire, stay this way, don't move, don't go left, don't go right. You're a fire, you're meant to stay this way. Or poke the lion in the eye and say, lion, you can't attack me, I'm a smaller animal. You're a lion, control your emotions, don't move. Men have emotions too. Like I said, I have plenty of brothers. Men have emotions too. Women have emotions. I think everything is just basically down to respect, being courteous, doing the right thing. So my main point is, you couldn't have been the provocateur and gotten a reaction from the reactor, reaction, and then you go online to claim victim and not say what you did and what really happened. Because that's always when someone gaslights somebody else, and people always just see the blowout. I should never have hit a woman. We can't always say. We should intentionally push people because we feel they are men and men shouldn't react. See, I've done videos on abuse, written articles on my blog and wherever. I fight for women when it's the right thing, and I fight for women when it's the right thing. To me, things are basically black or white, yes or no, right or wrong. And I won't just come and blindly support you because we are the same gender. I think everyone deserves respect, and everyone deserves the right thing. And just basically treat people how you want to be treated, irrespective of gender. You know, nobody has that monopoly of kindness or monopoly of respect or whatever, of being courteous towards them. You're not entitled to anything really. You're not entitled to my workouts. If I'm working out and you come and join me and say no, you're not entitled to join me. It's my workout. The space is huge. Go do whatever you want elsewhere. You know, and you don't come saying I told you to leave the area. I told you to leave my workout space. I don't want you in it. I don't want your bad energy in it. You know, nobody's really entitled to anything. I've seen cases where people were gaslit and people just see the role. She's a bad woman, evil woman. You know, how can a woman be like this? Or how can a man do like that? But this person intentionally did that for that reaction to happen. And because this lady came the next day to the gym, she'd reported to the gym authority what happened. She didn't even wait 24 hours for them to get the CCTV, find witnesses, you know, say what happened and find out what happened and settle, maybe boots him off or whatever and say what, give people warnings or suspensions. She comes the next day to the gym. Then this guy, Ralph, notices, he and his friend notices that her phone was, you know, pointed towards them. They go and ask her, hope you're not taking a picture of us. She's like, no, she's not taking a picture. And they leave. And that evening, someone now sends me a link. Francis, what's up? Have you seen this? His picture is all over social media. Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. She says she was assaulted and beaten up and called a prostitute in a gym for refusing to say hi to a guy and his friends. And she didn't tell exactly what she said, what she did, what happened, you know. Just and I said, what was your tone of voice? What happened? What did you say? You know, see, my mind is basically, don't be a provocateur, don't start a fire. And when the fire goes, you don't come and say, fire burnt me. I was burnt by fire. Everybody played a role in this fiasco. You know, you started it. It went, created a nigger moment for him. Someone who's never lost his temper, as what I know, in the gym, and several gyms have, you know, been with him. You know, and then you come online and claim victim because you're female, and you know everybody's going to support you because now he pushed you, but you slapped, as I heard, and all the things that happened. You know, everybody, I believe when things happen, people should accept, always accept, as an ask, okay, what did I do wrong in this situation, and learn from it. Accept responsibility for your actions. And you don't come and put his image and everything online. You didn't even wait 24 hours for the gym to do something. You now put him and the gym's image online, you know. See, champs, as a lady, no lady would go about golden guys like GOADING guys, like, you know, trying to put his name, I'm not going to leave. It would never have gotten that far with a proper lady. You know, she would have left. And now we're all like, oh, the guy should never have hit her, no matter what she did, even if she should never have done any of that either. Everybody should accept responsibility for their actions, accept blame for where they misbehaved. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. When you do wrong, accept it. Don't come online and claim victim. Don't go tarnish people's images and whatnot. When you started it, you know, looking for sympathy and whatnot online, trying to tarnish somebody's image, you know, that he has a family or whatnot. So champs, do not forget that you're a champ. See these three things: hi, not hi, sorry, thank you, please. Really important. Really important. Then all those things, other things we take for granted, like hi, thank you, good morning, all those normal greetings. Really important. You know, everyone deserves dignity, respect, courtesy. The same way you want it from people, give it to people. And one thing I've realized is, you see this thing called gender? No gender has the monopoly on behavior. or right or wrong. From my experience, good, bad, evil, wicked, nice, mercy, being merciful, being hard-hearted, stubborn, yada yada, all of it has nothing to do with gender. It has nothing to do with gender. It has nothing to do with tribe. You know, there are good and bad people in all genders. No one has it higher or lower, basically. So if you do wrong, accept it, learn from it. You know. So yeah, one started, one finished. But that's what I have to say about this. So champs, hope you've learned from this as I have. And do not forget that you're a champ. Yes, you are. And I love you. And as always, God loves you more. Champs, let's help protect each other, everybody we meet, their mental health, emotional health. Let's not go abusing, verbally abusing, emotionally abusing people, and then creating avenues for them to react and get all violent, taking someone out of their state, affecting people that much, irrespective of gender. Let's be kind towards everyone we meet. And do not forget that you're a champ. Yes, you are. Till next time, my name is Francis Okeke. Yes, I just got back from the gym, got a shower. Bye, guys.